welcome back to my channel, guys. What up? What are you guys up to? Is school going great? Tell me if you guys have started school or not down below. I want to know because I'm actually starting tomorrow. How crazy is that? So I am pre-filming, so this video is not gonna go up until Thursday when I'm actually gonna be at school, since school is starting on Wednesday, but I don't have my schedule until Thursday set up. Either way, technically school starts tomorrow for me, so I'm like so nervous. Before I get into more topics and I go into the video, I did want to give a shout out to Chetty Richardson. I am hoping I'm not saying that wrong. I don't know, it's because of my Spanglish that sometimes I butcher names, that if I did, like, virtual slap me or something, I don't know. But thank you so much for subscribing to our channel. Like, that's so amazing. We have another family member, so thank you so much, guys. I've been getting so many comments on my eyebrows, like saying that they're so fleeky, they're so amazeballs. Like, thank you so much, because like literally spend like 30 minutes on my eyebrows every day. But this process I'm going to show you is like bulletproof. Like, anybody can do it and you won't mess up your eyebrows, because honestly I have to do my eyebrows every day, so I have to have like a set like momentum, like a set routine, there you go, like a set routine to do my eyebrows every day. So I like swear by this routine because you can't mess up. They will come out perfect, okay? I mean, yeah, sometimes you're gonna have like bad eyebrow days, I'm not gonna lie, but this is actually going to help you a lot, and I think it's really good for beginners as well. So without further ado and without talking too much, because I tend to talk a lot, let's just get into the video. Alright, so the first step is to either have your eyebrows plucked, threaded, or waxed. Obviously they're gonna look more nice when they're hairless. I mean, like, cleaned. Obviously not hairless, you know what I mean. Then I'm going to be taking the NYX brush. This brush is so little and so perfect for eyebrows. So as you can see here, I am brushing my eyebrows. I just want to see like my natural shape and where do I have to fill in everything. I was blessed with nice eyebrows. I know some girls don't have hairs, but I actually do. But honestly, like, I just like to brush them out so I can see like where am I going with this, like plan it out before I actually do. And this is how it comes out when I brush them. Then I'm going to be taking the Dipbrow Pomade in dark brown. This is my favorite product to do eyebrows with. So here, as you can see, I'm just like outlining the shape of my brow, not really filling anything out, but just really outlining the bottom line. Where do I want it to end? And you do want to make sure that both your eyebrows kind of look similar, but that's why my trick is going to help you. I'll show you guys right now. But here, what I'm just basically doing, just outlining my brow, not worrying about like filling in the crevices or anything like that, just outlining the brow, okay? Just outlining it. And I'm still using the pomade. I think I use a pomade for everything. Yeah, I do. I used to use the Milani one, and the Milani one's great, but I feel like this one's a little bit more buttery, which can be a good thing for people that know how to use it, but also a bad thing for people that are barely starting to do their eyebrows, because you can end up with block eyebrows if you're not careful with the pomade, since it's kind of more buttery than the Milani. The Milani is more stiff. So here is one eyebrow. As you can see, there's a difference. I did make it a little bit thicker just because I do like thicker eyebrows. I don't like thin eyebrows. I feel like thin eyebrows make my face look more fat, so I like them thick. I like them thick, you know. And here I'm just filling it out. As you can see, my tail is not perfect because I'm not worrying about that. I'm just outlining it. But yeah, as I was saying, I used the Milani one, and it's a little bit more stiff. So if you're kind of like a newbie on the eyebrows, I would recommend the Milani one. But if you're more of a medium, almost getting there, then do use the Dipbrow Pomade. There you go. Can't even talk anymore, because that one is a little bit more buttery, and I know, like, once you get used to with the Milani, you won't go heavy hand, trust me. So here, outlining still. My eyebrows are looking more like themselves. So here, this is how they look. Obviously, they look horrendous. They are not prepared. But this is my trick. This is what I'm going to show you next. What's my trick to eliminate any mistakes on your brows? I will be taking the foundation that I applied on my face. Today, I use a Makeup Forever foundation. So I'm just taking a little dot of that foundation. And I am taking it with this brush that I showed you. This brush is actually from MAC from a long time ago. I believe it's discontinued, but as you can see right here, I'm kind of outlining my brows again, kind of perfecting what I just did. Okay, I do this step and I let it sit on my eyebrow while I fill everything out. You will see right now, but I do this step because I feel it's so important. Like, I do my eyebrows every day. I want a quicker process and I'm gonna fuck up either way, so might as well put this blanket of safety, I call it, and if I mess up, it will go on the foundation and it can be erased so easily. Like, your mind will be blown, you know. And I feel like this is a really good trick for beginners as well. If you don't know how to do your eyebrows, you can always start out with the foundation, outlining them, cleaning them up, and then you'll see where exactly you need to fill it in with a pomade. That way you won't like create like gigantic eyebrows or too little eyebrows, you know what I'm saying? Like, you will know your perfect shape. So that is what I'm doing here on both eyebrows, just outlining it with the foundation I use. As you can see, you can barely see the foundation because it is the one that I use. If you use a like concealer, it will stand out, and I wouldn't suggest using concealer on the top. So it just looks ridiculous to me. I mean, before I used to do it, but now it just looks ridiculous. So this is how they look. As you can see, you barely see the foundation. Then I'm taking the Dipbrow Pomade one more time, and then I'm going heavy on it, girls. But heavy on the end, as you can see right here. Look at, I'm filling everything out because of my stencil basically that I created, I know exactly where to fill in all those bald spots. I'm just going for it. Like, I'm not afraid of it anymore because I have that safety blanket right there. I know it sounds so fucking cheesy as fuck, but seriously, like, this was helped me do my eyebrows every day, all day. So that's my trick. If you guys want to take it, I won't be mad, I promise. So here I'm just outlining my eyebrows, as you can see, again filling everything in. I'm not worrying about the front. I leave the front till the end just because I feel like that's more of a special occasion right there. You don't mess with it until like you have time. So that's one eyebrow. Then I'm doing another one, the same thing, filling everything out, you know. I did want to show you both eyebrows. I know some people cut them out, but I want to show you my whole process. This, after all, is an eyebrow routine, so I didn't want to cut anything out. So I try to leave as much as I could. That way you guys can see, and also so you guys won't get bored like some parts that get cut out. But most of it's on here, trust and believe. So here I'm just like outlining it, making it perfect, because I'm a perfectionist when it comes to my brows, to be honest. If it's too thick or too thin, like, I start crying. That would have been horrible to happen in this video. So here are my eyebrows. As you can see, I've been filling the front part, but that is what I'm doing right here. I'm taking my time, and since I don't have no more product on the brush, like barely any, I'm just taking my brush like so light-handed, girls, so light-handed, and drawing little fake hairs. That's just gonna give you like that effect that everybody wants, that goes from like really light to dark, like that ombre effect for your eyebrows. Like, just draw in those hairs, and if those hairs like become really long at the front, don't matter, because guess what, you have your safety blanket, so don't worry about it. So here are my little hairs that I drew, as you can tell. Very good, very good. Then I'm taking that brush again with a little bit more of foundation, and yet again cleaning them up. But this time, as I'm cleaning them, I'm also like, you know, blending out the foundation because we don't need it anymore. We don't need the safety blanket. I just like to clean them again just to make sure everything's crispy. So yeah, I'm blending out the foundation because we don't need that safety blanket. We're done. It's a done deal. So that's what I'm doing, making the front part extra sharp because I like it. Now, a lot of people, this is where people mess up, guys. People mess up in the middle part. People think they're just gonna clean it out and make 2 boxes. Do not do that. Please do not do that, because that just makes the eyebrows look not good, if that makes any sense. So you'll see that I will just blend it out right now very softly, not making a box or anything on my eyebrows. Okay, so I'll show you right now how I'm doing it. See, not making a box. Some people directly make a box. Do not make a box, please. Sorry, I had to say that a lot, but people do make a box when it comes to the eyebrows right there. So here I'm just cleaning it again, blending everything out to my eyelid. You can even use this time to prep your eyelids for eyeshadow. Lastly, I'm going to be taking that JACLYN Heyy palette. I'm taking that dark brown. I used to use the MORPHE palette 350 matte, but here, I don't know, I just like this shadow more. I mean, it's still MORPHE, so just using this shadow to set my eyebrows. I've never like kind of used gel, but I don't know, maybe I should try it one day, because I don't know, maybe it will look my eyebrows look more fierce. But to set my eyebrows, I've used eyeshadow. I mean, like in the past, before I even started my videos, I would just use eyeshadow to fill in my brows, to be honest. Come on, like that was me. But I just feel like this is a necessary step, because sometimes you could wipe off your eyebrow. That'd be so sad if you did that, but sometimes that could happen. So this is a very necessary step for me. And the front, I always take my time, guys. So these are the final product. What do you guys think?
Alright guys, so that was the video. What did you guys think? Did you guys think my routine was easy? I tried not to cut off like most of the camera footage. I didn't want to make it like so freaking long. It is kind of long, but like I just wanted to go in process so you guys can get the feels of how I do it, you know. So just let me down below if you liked it, if you enjoyed it, if you think it's easy. If not, like, what am I doing wrong? I have no idea. And if you're new, if you just stumble across my tutorial today, just subscribe, because like, hello, I'm amazing. And also give it a like. Why not? Why not? It won't cost you anything. Alright then guys, I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye!